So I myself do have my own mentors. I'll tell you, I have three mentors in many different arenas. So I do have one that I reach out to for my clinical components of my job, for my academia components of my job, and then I have a peer mentor who is really either right there with me in my years of experience. However, the route that she has progressed, she went at it a little bit sooner than I did. So I get to ask her questions from all of those silos that I work under, and are able to get a little bit more insight and just maybe even confirmation that I am doing things appropriately, but also being able to start that dialogue with her or my other two mentors on saying, this is where I am, this is where I desire to be, and can I outline this approach for you to let me know if you think that it would work best with how that mentor knows that I work. So ways to really get that relationship started is you just reach out. Sometimes in a lecture, you may really connect with the faculty member. You may really connect with your community pharmacist that you may work with. You may really even start to connect with an IPPE pharmacist early on in your coursework, that while you're on rotations with them, they were such an amazing asset to you, you ask for them to stay on to be your mentor. So really the way that it just gets started can be formalized, as many of you have been put into the buddy system or that you are in a bridge program right now. But it really happens where someone has to start the conversation. And this is a good point in time for you to just realize it's okay to start having that conversation. And a lot of times it's you walking into somebody's office or giving them a call and saying, hey, look, I'm lost. I don't know where to get started, but I figured you might know a good way to do so. And then that mentor starts to ask you more questions on what you're looking for and how they can better serve you get to where you need to be. And it really ends up becoming from a superficial relationship down to a good networking component into possibly a relationship that lasts years and years.
I do have a mentor currently. I actually have several. I have one here at the School of Pharmacy that is formally assigned to me, although I reached out to her and asked her to be my mentor just because ever since I've been here, she's just been very helpful and provided me with a lot of good advice and guidance about things. But she's my formal mentor. But I have several other colleagues here at the School of Pharmacy who have become mentors to me in different areas of and different aspects of what I do here. So it's definitely been helpful. I also have a mentor that is at another institution that was assigned to me through one of our national pharmacy organizations. And he has also been very helpful to me. And that relationship was initiated just because I signed up for the mentor program and we were paired as mentor mentee. And it's been a great pairing so far. He's provided me with a lot of really good guidance.
Yes, I do currently have a mentor. His name is Ray, and he is a researcher over at St. Louis University. And he has been the one that has really helped me learn how to do research and grant writing, as well as try to get some of these things into publication. I'll tell you the story about how I actually met Ray was actually kind of funny. We were at a professional meeting together and figured out that we were both from the St. Louis area. And I just kind of glommed onto his group and started asking him questions. And when it came time to actually ask him if he would be willing to serve in an official mentorship capacity for me, what I wound up having to do is outline what I was looking for and what his roles and responsibilities would be. This was a little bit odd because it was for a grant that I actually had to have a specific mentor from. So how I initiated the relationship was kind of on the creepy side. I just kind of glommed on.
At this very moment, I do not have a formal mentor. I have a lot of colleagues, friends, and mentors from the past that I do stay in contact with. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily like a mentoring relationship at the moment, though. Ways that I've initiated mentorships in the past, I have had formal mentorships where it was something through either a program where I was assigned to someone, or it was actually in some cases where I've actually asked someone if I could talk with them a little bit. I don't know if I've ever explicitly asked, can I be your protege or mentee?
I have a mentor right now. We connected through a professional organization that we are both members of, AACP, which is for pharmacy educators, and we're both members of the experiential education section. So everyone in that group works in an experiential office. And she's at a different university, but we have similar roles, which is nice because she understands, and there are similarities between our two offices and between our two schools. But I think being at different universities also allows us to provide each other with different insights and different perspectives, and we can kind of feel free to discuss or, kind of brainstorm about whatever is going on that's affecting both of us.